Hi guys, I'm on the toilet right now. In other words, I can't find my tripod. So I have to not use my tripod right now, but I think I know where it might be, but I'm not going to use it for the entirety of the video. So I'm just going to use my music stand. Sorry if I keep fixing the angle, but I really don't have it has crappy lighting and stuff like that, so I'm just really trying to find a good way I can show my face where it's not huge in the camera, but also not really far away. I hate intros. A lot of people do, so I look like an egg. So here on YouTube.com, I had a few drawing episodes, or well, not episodes, they're more just regular videos. But I feel like they're really bad fillers, so I'm actually gonna do a draw with me. I don't know if I should do a series, you guys can reply if you want to see that or anything. Oh my gosh, I moved my stupid foot. I'm gonna get my notebook and stuff, so let's go. Speaking of Dora, considering I just recently edited this 2 seconds ago. Hello and welcome to my Bob Ross painting tutorial. Well, it's not really painting, but you get the gist. Okay, let me find a good Dora picture and then we can reference to that, because we're actually going to draw Dora. Okay, I looked this up and the searches are Dora memes, Fat Dora, How Old is Dora, Ghetto Dora, Diego, which is fine. And there's all these fine things, which are other shows. But yeah, why Fat Dora? Big fat, how old is Dora? Well, I mean, she looks about 5 or something. Why would you want to know? But enough of that. We must look at our reference and... Okay, I don't want her running or jumping up in the air, which is her usual thing. Okay, I found this picture. Is this Dura or something? I'm not even joking. But that showed up. Me too, Dora. Me freaking too. So I was looking at all these pictures, and Dora has a pretty thick football kind of head. I'm not gonna judge. I mean, it's pretty cool. Okay, how am I gonna draw this? So I don't want to block in the camera. I've never really done this before, so I'll just try to do this. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Dora's head. So Dora's head is gigantic. Sorry, I moved it. Dora's head is literally the size of my whole body, so let's try this. Let's have a few questions. Not a lot. I don't know if you guys really liked my Q&A video. I thought it was kind of good. I'm not I don't know, I'm not bragging or anything, but I don't know how that'd be bragging necessarily, but oh my gosh, there's so many pencil shaving. Her hair is pretty flowy, but she is kind of more in a straight stance. Sorry, it's more of this and not this, but we're just gonna have to live with it because we aren't using that software because I don't have the instruments to do so. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but they aren't mine. I'm kind of be dumb because I don't know if I'm going to do this more often, so we'll see. How was your day? Must have been pretty good because I don't know if you guys didn't have any school, but today was a teacher's work day whole thing, so maybe it was good. Unless you're an adult, maybe you didn't today, maybe you did, I don't know. Oh no, that's way too big an arm. Anyway, she has such tiny arms, her arms only go out to here. Looks normal in the picture, which is absurd. But that's just how we're gonna roll. So her arm is kind of latching on like that. I'm not really good at drawing hands, so please don't take a diarrhea on my drawing, please. Dora's gonna be pretty easy to draw considering she's like really simple. Kind of like a frilled dress. Oh crap, I went way too out. And then she's kind of like tiptoeing. If you want, maybe you could send like a link to your Instagram or something if you want to see how you turned out with this thing, or maybe your art just in general. I mean, necessarily, I'm not really that good at art right now. I'm kind of more in the practicing, more of experimental mode at the moment. Her eyes look so bad on here. I don't know if it looks bad right now for you, but I don't know how I do that. Doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that we get this done and we get a video out, because I haven't gotten a video in 6 months. Well, I released that dumb rapping video, so there's that. But that was like more of like, it was a dumb joke. Obviously, YouTube sometimes isn't really that serious. Oh, okay, speaking of which, her mouth on here. Okay, I'm not even joking. I'm gonna do it lightly, but I used to do this with every anime mouth I used to do, because my sister and me used to practice anime like very rarely. But what I used to do was like, okay, so you know the nose is just like that, okay, but it was pretty big though. It was probably like that. But you know, anime noses are pretty supposed to be like kind of small, a little smaller than that. Less or more of like straight, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I made the mouth so it would just be like this. Oops, it's a really crappy pencil. But I made it like this. I was like, for one, this wasn't like a tongue. This was their mouth. Like, after I realized this, at first I was like, you know, it kind of looks cool. But then it does, and then later on in my life, I was like, that really does not look cool. Because it looks like, it doesn't look, anything like manga or anime related. Oh great, I drew way too hard. That's the thing. Sometimes if I say I'll draw lightly, or if I just think I'll draw lightly, I don't. I don't actually draw lightly. I've never drawn Dora before, so yeah, it's not gonna be the greatest thing in the world. Today, what did I do? So basically today, you know, I was just chilling like a villain at home on my couch, and, you know, I just wanted to get some Splatoon out. So I was playing, and I played Salmon Run. If you've never heard of the game Splatoon, you maybe have. I don't know. Look it up. Do whatever. If you don't care, don't look it up. If you don't want to. Okay, so basically, it's like Nintendo's one of their biggest games. I don't know if the right word's franchises or something. Is that I played Salmon Run. First day I played it, like the first day I got to play Salmon Run was great. You know, we won a lot of rounds. Basically only lost like one round. I was okay. Okay, so then the next day rolls around, which is today, and guess what? We literally lost like almost every round because everyone did not save their team members. And that's probably one of the biggest things you need to do in Salmon Run is save your team members before you get your other guy, like you get the other guy, so then they can revive you as well. Because if you die over like a huge like boss or something like that, then you're out of there. Because they don't necessarily respawn until you get to the next round. If they don't respawn and you die, basically it just says that's a wrap. I think it's depending on how many rounds you do. Usually there's like 3 or 4 rounds that you do, depending on how many rounds you won, how many rounds you lost. Depends on if you get your pay grade is like decreased or if it just nothing happens. It was annoying because every round was like bad. Like there was like a few rounds that I did that were more doing great, and then we like lost like the last round, which was super annoying. It was like, you guys are doing so great, and then we just didn't, like at the last round. It was so annoying, and I was like, I know we're gonna lose, but I really just want to like finish and get some of those like tokens or whatever. And you know, it was really annoying. But the thing that was also annoying is because now you have to pay for like online Splatoon and stuff like that, which is hackers, but like there's not a lot of hackers. Like I think it was either IGN or it was Nintendo's website or something. I don't know. Maybe it was probably IGN. It's probably more ideally because Nintendo is more really just like placed on like their actual video games and don't actually like post like actual like comments, like it's up like Twitter, but not on their actual website. I think that's like one of the big reasons. And I was like, but there's like only like one YouTuber out there that actually even tried to do hacking. I don't know if he actually banned or something, but you know, and this was before you had to pay for it, obviously. And I was like, okay, it was annoying. And so, you know, I was really like great on the idea of having Switch and everything we got for Christmas. And so, after that, you know, we got the Switch, we got Splatoon, we got a couple other games or something like that. We got, like, Smash and stuff like that. Anyway, besides that, we got all those games. And then I knew about that whole online thing, but I thought that was just, like, extra stuff, like, extra DLC that you could get or something like that. And that also included those, like, really, really old, like, Nintendo games that you could play on the Switch. But I didn't know that's, like, the only way you could, like, get online. And it was like $20. I was like, okay, good for a year, but like, why would you do that in general? Like, if like, because people hacking your game doesn't do you a lot, really. But obviously, they may have thought like there's like a lot of people doing that, but they have a banning feature. Like, that's the thing with like video games and stuff like that, is some video games like, even like Roblox is like sometimes easy to hack if you have the right stuff. But, you know, there's games where are really well developed, like games like, you know, like Neep City or Royal High. Any of those games really well developed that have really good developers and like coders and stuff like that. They are really good at, you know, blocking that stuff. Sorry, I didn't draw a lot, but I mean, that's Dora in general. I mean, I'm not gonna really draw her with like anybody else, like Boots or anything. But I mean, this came out more of like a story thing. But if you actually like really want me to draw, like if you want me to actually do like more drawing and stuff like that, I like to be willing to do that. But obviously, not a lot of people come to my channel and visit it. My sister has encouraged some of her friends to come and see, but, you know, feedback actually is good as long as it is, like, constructive criticism, or it's, like, actual, like, hey, you should do this. Like, when you're, for example, like, grading somebody's paper, like, as a student, for a student, like, a student's grading another student's paper, give them feedback. Don't say it's good. Most YouTubers would like to have like ideas on what they want to do necessarily, but you know, it's a lot because we don't get a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of the bigger YouTubers usually have to come up with their own ideas. A lot of them have discussed it themselves. So, you know, if you really want me to have certain idea for a topic, as long as it's appropriate and aged and kid-friendly, obviously, then I would be willing to do it, as long as I have the materials or anything for that. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in supposedly another video. Bye.